I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there in the land? It's your boy Brian. That right there is Adrian. We are the hottest tag team podcast this side of the Mississippi River, which I checked on a map, and it's a lot of people. So what's up, everybody out there in the land?
In the
Elder
Trigger
Emo, what's
Land.
up? Trigger Land.
Damn, I don't even have my setup up right. What the hell? Amateur hour.
Amateur hour. Well, what can I say, Adrian? You know what? I came into this episode of Friday Night Smackdown excited to see wrestling, but you know who was not excited to see wrestling today, Adrian?
Who was not excited to see wrestling today? Brian?
Apparently Saudi Arabia, because they got a lot of empty seats out there, bro. They said, I'm not here to see wrestling. I'm here to see the Royal Rumble. I'm here to see gimmick wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. When you saw the opening segment, you saw the crowd, you saw WWE panning out to the audience, and you're looking like, damn, the 5-week stadium looks a little packed. After the first segment was over and we got the match. It just feels like, it feels like WWE fans don't like the wrestling part in the wrestling show, and they were just like, hey,
no. Hear me out. I gotta interrupt you, bro. As a WWE fan, I love wrestling. All right, but hear me out. It's different out there in Saudi Arabia. They went out there to sing songs and do this and do that.
So they went out there to do everything but watch the wrestling in the wrestling show.
Exactly, bro. And the biggest example of this was when Carmelo Hayes came out, and then all you hear is "Animo." First of all, they gotta change that. It just sounds like somebody's moaning.
That, and it sounds like he's letting out a fart. Animo, like, bro, what do you want a pat on the back for fucking letting out your fart?
Is that him, or I thought that was just some chick?
I don't know. I think either way, it should be changed.
Yeah, it should be changed. Either way, the music hit, he comes out, and everybody was just like, who? They went to go get popcorn or whatever they do over there.
Yeah, man, it proves my point. WWE fans hate the wrestling part of the wrestling show. Because it wasn't just that match, man. I mean, it was other matches as well, the women's match, even the main event. Like, where are all these people that were shown in the first opening segment? It's like they went to commercials and more than half the stadium decided to go home.
Well, Adrian,
Brian, were they plants? Were these seat fillers?
I don't know. First of all, because it's obviously not a stadium, so there's no like concourses. It's literally just stands, right? So to get food or go to the bathroom, let's say you're sitting all the way at the top, you got to climb all the way down, right? Like there's no like bathrooms like midway through. You got to go down to get. Maybe that's why.
I did see
the
that.
show was empty as hell. I noticed that was extremely empty during women's matches.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I mean, even production team, like, don't get me wrong, production team try their hardest to avoid the empty seats, but everywhere you pointed the camera, it was just empty section. It's like, even like the side that we see, the camera side see, like right above the first level, empty. Like, damn, how long are these lines for the restroom? How long are these lines for the concession stand? Like, I mean, I understand being out of your seat for 20, 30 minutes, 35 minutes max, but the entire fucking show? And only during matches?
That
I
place
mean,
sounded loud as hell when at the beginning when they're over here chanting people's songs and stuff.
yep.
I don't know what happened. They left. Was the show too late for them? I don't know.
It feels like the WWE fans were only there for the dancing, the promos, and the singing of Randy Orton's music. Everything but the wrestling part. Everything but the wrestling.
Is that why it looked empty? I have no idea. It was empty. Well, see, but that's the thing. When the show started, it didn't look empty. It didn't sound empty. And then as the show kept going on, I was like, these are a lot of empty seats. But then they were like people like filling in, and then it'd just be back to being empty. But it was like more noticeable during the women's match when it was the Judgment Day versus Stephanie Vaquer. Sorry, was it Stephanie Vaquer, right?
Versus Charlotte
Flair and Alexa Bliss. Yes.
Yeah, it was. I'm not even trying to joke at the promotion. This was just sad. It was like these were literally plants, seat fillers to the fucking max. Somebody on our comment section said those people that were supposed to sit there got up and went to finish the stadium. I was like, wow.
Went to finish the stadium? I'm weak as hell.
I'm like, wow. They took a break just to yeet, and they're like, all right, break's over. Go back to work. Just imagine taking a yeet break. Be like, oh, you want to take a break? But you got to do yeet for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had like some sort of excuse. It's not that they're not wrestling fans. They're not WWE fans. I mean, they are WWE fans, but I think they're just a different type of WWE fans. You know, I'm sure for like Russell, and there's also a lot of seats, so maybe they just didn't sell a lot of seats for SmackDown. I mean, I assume there might be some sort of combo ticket, but I expect Royal Rumble to be sold out.
Yeah, Tommy Spillman says, and of course, I forgot to DVR the show. That's fine. I don't think you missed much, bro. Besides some of the segments, and I mean, what was really important from the show?
Nothing really. There's honestly nothing really important on tonight's episode of SmackDown. I mean, you get the main event. It's a go home show. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but see, here's the thing, Brian. I mean, yes, because it's a go home show. Yes, I understand, but you got to sell me the show. We already went about how poorly WWE advertised this show, and we already said it was because Saturday Night's Main Event was so close to the show. Looking at this card, looking at the last show before the pay-per-view, I mean, you tell me, Brian, you see empty arenas, you see a mediocre show, you see zero to no build-up for the Rumble, and I'm like, damn, are they even investing in the show?
Zero to no. There's a build-up, bro. What are you talking about? I mean, you got like 8. First of all, Braun Breaker. You know, he's probably going to be number 1.
Yeah. See that too. Just get that already ruined the surprise for the Royal Rumble. That too. Like again, it's like AEW when you can't shit on it because they just can't control of how shitty the production is. You can shit on WWE because they have over 30 fucking years of experience. They have a reality show that shows you what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So they have the production crew. They go into a war room and start thinking of ideas that nobody likes. But for some reason, little minor stuff like this still slips through, Brian.
Yeah, that's I mean, not saying that it happens. It's unfortunate that it happened that way. It's I'm sure he's not going to be number 1 now. Or you know what? If I was WWE, I'd just leave him be number 1. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah, Sami Zayn versus Drew just isn't it.
No, it definitely is. Dude, that's why I said it fits because it's in Saudi Arabia. But even the empty stadium, by the time he like came out at the end, they weren't behind him really. Mike says maybe don't go to Saudi Arabia, but that's the hard thing about it. It's they pay good money to bring the show out there, and pretty much WWE doesn't pay for shit out there. Let's be real.
They don't.
You know,
they treat everybody like royalty. This is why I said this is why it was good for WWE to have that European tour. I mean, you get that European market. I mean, you give Finn Balor a title shot. You give, you know, Becky Lynch was also in the card. You know, you get Sami Zayn in there as well. It was cool. WWE should have capitalized on all that, and I thought they were with the European tour, and it looks like they did it. It looks like not a lot of people did the travel. Or maybe they did, and then just happened to leave as soon as the matches started. I don't know, man. It just feels really, really weird. It feels like I understand AEW has seat fillers, but having over 10,000 seat fillers, Brian, come on, that has to.
It was not 10,000 seat
that
fillers.
has to raise some flags, bro.
Stop calling them seat fillers is disrespectful. It was an empty stadium. It was SmackDown. I don't think. It was a WrestleMania-sized arena for SmackDown.
Let me hear you. Would you say, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they probably didn't sell that many tickets, let's be real. But either way, it's crazy. Brian, you should thank me for being here. I could be listening to music while I work instead of listening to Adrian shit on the sport I love. Well, we're not even shitting on the sport. We're shitting on the
actual facts. We're shitting on the actual facts that are happening here because the product is going downhill. Ratings are going down. Attendance is going down.
This guy. I'm complaining about the shitty Saudi Arabia crowd.
I'm complaining about WWE fans not liking wrestling.
No, pues, okay. Did the Miz collapse or was that some BS someone starting? I mean, I didn't really pay attention to that part. See, but I think it's because Sami Zayn is Muslim. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. I wouldn't if they put the title on him. They should. I remember I said last year they should be next year at WrestleMania. I just hope they do that shit this year. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blood money. Well, I mean, there's a lot of questions on how that stadium was built, even though it is temporary. How it was built in less than 4 weeks.
5 weeks.
Well, it was all in 1 month, all in January. But either way, yeah. I mean, they do not just talking out of my ass. They do have indentured slaves, right? Indentured servants is what they call them. That does exist over there. They still have quote unquote slaves.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And it's actually one of the big reasons why Europeans don't really like to travel to Saudi Arabia and Qatar and those type of places.
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff, but I mean, at the same time, I'm gonna be real. If someone tells me, "Hey, Brian, for $100,000, you can come do your podcast out here," guess who is going to Saudi Arabia, bro? First thing in the morning to entertain people is me. Yeah. I'm like, you need me there, right? 5 minutes. I mean, I can't get there in 5 minutes. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yep, I'll be there yesterday.
Exactly. So, I don't blame WWE for going. I mean, there's a business. What are they going to do? Turn it down when they're paying outrageous? What thing they said? $500 billion, some shit like
Something
that.
Like that. At first, it was for how many shows? 20 something or 18?
I don't remember how many.
It was like 4 shows a year, I think, right?
Yeah.
Then expand it into like 20. Yeah, it's something weird. 2029.
Not 20. I mean, it was 1 show per year for like the first 5 years, and then. Now, this year, they're projected to do 3 shows, which is Royal Rumble and Crown Jewel, probably. Or what was the other one they do? King and Queen of the Ring? And like another episode of Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah.
Next year is going to be Raw, probably SmackDown, WrestleMania, Raw. Will all be out there, probably.
Probably, yep.
But Saudi Arabia is not just pouring money in WWE. Let's not pretend that that's just a one issue, right? They bought fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. He's out there playing soccer. They're out there trying to buy the best soccer players for their league. That's crazy. Mr. Beast built a theme park out there. They're building their own islands out there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But enough of Saudi Arabia. I pretty much think we complained about the crowd enough. Can't really change that. Tomorrow will be better because it is Royal Rumble. Green shirt guy made the trip.
Where was he? Was he like on the non-visible hard cam side?
I have no idea. I know he made the trip. Maybe he wasn't there for today, but maybe he'll be there for tomorrow.
Probably.
Yeah. Crowd did not enjoy Rey Fenix or Carmelo Hayes. That match. What does the Gunther say? It was like reading Shakespeare to a dog.
Reading Shakespeare to a bunch of dogs, bro.
The match was good. I enjoyed the match, but the crowd didn't get into it. I'm like, what the hell?
The crowd didn't get into it. The crowd was just, again, the crowd was just there for the singing, was there for the talking, was there for the pops.
Commercials?
Was there for the commercials and the backstage segments. That's so much for the wrestling, man. And it was disappointing because this was a good match. You know, I've been asking for new challengers for this U.S. title. It just feels like we're doing the same old 4 challengers every week. We need new challengers. Where's Montez Ford? Where's Tama Tonga? Where's JC Mateo? Where is Bronson Reed, who pinned Roman Reigns, not a month ago? And now he's lacking number 4? Where are all these challenges? Why are we always challenging the same 4 people? The match is good, don't get me wrong, but get more people. You have more people on the roster. Dexter Lumis doing a bunch of fucking nothing. Creed Brothers, nada. Austin Theory, nothing.
I expect to see more of them probably after WrestleMania. It's kind of hard in this just because a lot of the storylines are already built going into Royal Rumble, you know? And plus for this Saudi show, you got to show out the people that are usually always there. But yeah, Dexter Lumis just lost the tag titles, Adrian.
Yep.
Got to keep the populace happy. 63% under 30 years old. Crazy. They're doing a lot of extracurricular activities during COVID or what?
Yep.
You could say all the nice things about the Saudis, but they're making the women cover the cake. You know, I will say this. This has nothing to do with cake. It's just not that they're scantily clad, but remember how like the women's outfits were when it was Natalia, and I don't remember who she wrestled against, where it was like they had a Lacey
shirt.
Evans, the shirt on top. It was now it's like skin. Stephanie Vaquera is wearing the exact same thing she wears on a regular episode of Raw or SmackDown, but with like instead of being her skin, it's like just
like clothing material.
Like clothing material, yeah. It's still skin tight. But
Liv
I mean,
Morgan, Liv Morgan, she had a shirt on and she had some like I think leather leggings. I think.
So it looks a lot better than when they first did it. You know, like back then. I mean, there was.
I mean, Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace. Look like an angel, bro.
Looking like an angel. But yeah, I mean, they're improving. I mean, probably eventually they'll give it 10 years. Maybe they're out there just how they usually are, you know? Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh, shit. Axiom, I mean, I know we're here to talk about SmackDown. I also want to talk about predictions for Royal Rumble.
Hold on. You said Axiom?
No. I was going to say Axiom and Johnny Gargano. The match was fine. But once again, I don't care about this mask about Axiom.
See, this is what I tell you, Brian. When I told you a few weeks back, not everything in WWE needs to be a story, especially one that lasts over 2 months. I don't know how long this Axiom Gargano story lasted, but it's been going for quite some time. I don't give a fuck about the mask.
Oh my God.
Care. You don't care. Nobody cares, Brian. Nobody cares about the masks. Okay.
Another match was fine though, right? Match quality was fine.
Man, which was decent. But nobody cared. I'm not invested in Gargano. I'm not invested in Axiom. The crowd wasn't even invested in that match. It was a boring match, I'll be honest. But Brian, hear me out. The WWE fan base likes to moan, bitch, and complain about Tony Khan putting smaller guys on TV. Where is Montez Ford, Brian? Where is Bronson Reed? Where is all
Bronson Reed was in the main event.
Heavy hitters, Brian.
It was in the main event.
Where's before this main event, what was he doing? He beat Roman Reigns, Brian.
He was
Where
in a
is this
tag match with
anger?
Austin Theory, bro.
Where
What the
is
fuck?
this? So he beat Roman Reigns and he's just lacking number 4?
Adrian,
What if
Roman Reigns?
Brian?
This guy,
Brian,
Adrian.
if this happened in AEW, you would be talking your shit, and
At
you
some
have in
point,
the
Adrian,
past.
we got to talk about the show and stop talking
Brian,
about like.
Brian,
getting your
hold
hit
on,
points
nah,
in.
get the fuck out of here, bro. You gave me your honest opinion on Wednesday.
Honest opinion, yeah, I'm giving you my honest opinion. I literally just said Axiom and Johnny Gargano.
Brian, we had the discussion before every live. We're gonna let motherfuckers talk, right?
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you bitch, moan and complain about a promoter putting small midget guys on TV, but you stay quiet when it's WWE. You don't say anything when a promoter has Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns and then has him a forgettable character in a faction that nobody cares. Nobody cares, Brian.
About the Vision? The Vision's the top fucking stable. I care about the Vision. Everybody cares about the
Bronson Reed, Brian. He's nobody right now, and he beat Roman Reigns.
He's a powerhouse, bro.
What kind of promotion is this, Brian?
Adrian,
Let me ask you this. Again, you guys complain about Tony Khan doesn't know how to book giants. That's fine. Probably he does it. What's Tala Tonga doing? Bronson Reed beat Roman Reigns and hasn't done squat. Redbeard.
Who? Redbeard is literally just in the background of the White Six, but he's. Let's be honest. I was never a fan of him, and there's very few fans of Eric Redbeard. The fact that they brought him back is sadly, and with all due respect, possibly all due because of Brody Lee passing away.
Bray Wyatt.
Well, both of them passed away, so probably because both of them passed away, they brought him back.
Yep. And I like it when the WWE fan base don't hear facts. I like it when they start listening to music.
Wow.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah.
Give me your honest opinion about the shitty show, Brian.
There was a lot of good stuff. The way the show started was really good. Carmelo Hayes versus Rey Fenix was a great match. Miz versus Ilya Dragunov was entertaining. The women's tag match was really good. And then after that, Adrian, let me talk.
Nobody wants to watch Miz and Ilya Dragunov.
I want to watch Miz and Ilya Dragunov.
Boring as fuck, Brian.
Adrian, the Miz and Ilya Dragunov was good.
Doesn't matter what you watch, Brian. That shit was
doesn't matter what I watch.
And you know it was boring.
That match was not boring.
The difference between AEW and WWE is like when AEW has these like random matches just to have matches, the crowd pops. They don't do that for Borgano and Axiom today.
Adrian, they're in Saudi Arabia, dude. You're acting like this is a regular fucking crowd.
Those are WWE fans, my guy.
Okay, you know what? You want to play this game? Let's play this game. You want to talk about WWE fans? Let's talk about AEW fans then. How are we going to do this?
He's getting triggered right now. He's going to pull up a chat.
I'm so triggered, Adrian. Here we go. You guys can see these tickets. AEW All Elite Wrestling, Sunday, February 2026, Adrian.
Go for it, Brian.
In Brisbane, out there in Australia, Adrian. Look how embarrassing this is.
Go for it. I know it's embarrassing, right?
Look at this. The front rows aren't even sold out. The whole fucking ringside ain't sold out.
But you see why, Brian?
Look at this.
You know the difference about that?
Nobody cares about AEW. Look at this. This show is 2 weeks away, bro. No mames.
Brian, WWE show was today. WWE show was today.
Don't care. I don't care, Adrian. Look at this. This is embarrassing. AEW lost their Australia TV channel because nobody watches.
Right. WWE lost their Saudi Arabia show because nobody watches previous years.
That's why they're paying them to go out there. No, bro. You're acting like a straight mark right now.
Right. Previous shows used to be packed. I'm acting like a WWE fan who complains about ticket sales and attendance, Brian. That show was today and it was empty as hell. Today,
and I don't know why it was empty, but hear me out. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know anything about that. I don't even know how to fucking look for tickets for this show.
Man, this show was, even the matches were mad. Like I said, when
It's a go home
AEW,
SmackDown episode,
Brian,
Adrian.
you should sell it to me still, because right now watching this shit, how am I gonna expect a good show when I'm watching this? What do you
Because,
think?
well,
Well,
no.
hold on. You're gonna say because Triple H told you there was gonna be surprises?
There was no going to be surprises this
That's what Triple H
episode.
told me.
There's not going to be surprises for Royal Rumble either.
That's what Triple H told me, bro.
So does Tony Khan. And
When
yeah,
we clown Tony Khan. So
exactly.
let's clown.
Yeah, we're clowning him.
Why
We're
are
not
you
going to be
mad?
any surprises, Adrian.
Why-
I hate to
why are
tell
you
you.
mad? Well,
I'll
then
tell
let
you
me
right now,
clown.
Pimpinella Escarlata is not showing up, Adrian.
Well, then let me clown Brian.
It's fine. Tony will pay them eventually to go and then sign them to 2-week contract facts.
Oh, damn.
But this episode of SmackDown, the back half was terrible, except for the Miz and Ilya Dragunov match. The lot of this show was very questionable. That has nothing to do with why people didn't show up today, though, because they didn't know what show they're going to show up to. One would expect there to be more people there. Who knows? Who knows what happened? Maybe I don't fucking know. I wish I had reason. There is no reason. Maybe. The show, I'm still excited for SmackDown, for Royal Rumble, Adrian, because it's the Royal Rumble. The go home show, pretty much nothing that happened today has anything to do with what you're going to be seeing tomorrow. The tag teams, it was just a random tag team match between the women put together. The main event was just a random main event together because guess what? They got to be healthy for the Royal Rumble tomorrow, Adrian. You know this going into this because you've been a wrestling fan for so many years.
Yeah. What does that have to do with? Here's the thing, Brian. AEW wrestlers still wrestle. They give it their all before a pay-per-view. You can still do it. WWE can still do it.
Okay, who gave it their all before pay-per-view, Adrian?
I'm not saying they should go out there and do their whole wad of moves. All I'm saying is give me a decent match. When I saw Gargano and Axiom, there was no highlights in that match. I wasn't excited at all, one bit. And
nobody wants, like you said before, nobody wants to see them. But guess what? They're out there. But then you also complain, well, where are these people at? Where's these people at? Like these people are in there.
I don't complain about them. Axiom has been on TV every week, so I don't complain about him. Gargano's been on TV every week, so I don't complain about him. I complain about the people that aren't on TV, like Montez Ford. But see, and I don't want, even if it's a match, at least have the crowd invested in him.
What crowd? There was no crowd.
I had this match, and I made a comparison with Joey Gargano and Sammy Guevara. At least Sammy Guevara gets crowd reaction.
Adrian, it's not my fault. The fucking crowd sucks. They were not there to watch wrestling. I have no idea. By calling them WWE fans, that is not what they fucking are. They're from Saudi Arabia. It's a different type of fan. What do you want me to do, brother? Do you want me to go out there and cheer? Why they obviously do like WWE, or otherwise they won't be there. But for some reason, they weren't cheering. They literally saw a good match, a fantastic match between Rey Fenix and Carmelo Hayes, and they were fucking quiet.
Yes.
So like I said, they are putting on a great, fantastic match, and they didn't care because they're not there to see it.
Not my fault, bro. If I go to a soccer game, obviously I'm gonna tune in and I'm gonna scream goal for the team I'm rooting for. I'm not gonna be in the bathroom for the entire 90 minutes of the match, bro.
I don't know what the fuck they were there for, Adrian. Maybe they're only there for. I wish I had the answer. They were just there to be there, bro. Just casually. It's a Friday night. Let's go down to the desert to go watch this fucking thing going on. Let's go take pictures outside and then let's go home. Maybe. I don't know.
I really do hope they have fans tomorrow.
I'm sure they will.
Oh,
we'll always you to do your job.
Yep. You're talking about the video game instead of WWE 2K26. I'd rather save up for FIFA, Kingdoms Come, Deliverance, and its sequel, Battlefield, Gran Turismo, and Hogwarts Legacy.
Jesus, she's not big on Raquel. Let's see, they were there to sing intros. Yeah, they weren't there for wrestling, dude. What is it? I mean, they weren't there for wrestling. They weren't there. They were there to sing intros and be entertained by seeing the people there, but not for the moves. Which is the other thing I tell you this, Adrian. WWE caters to a wide group of people. For example, when they have luchadors. Also, because they probably follow it more for the storyline instead of the moves. WWE and AEW are for different kinds of fans. WWE is soap opera and WWE and AEW is in-ring action. Exactly. Yes.
Let me ask you this, Brian. If we get the same crowd, I don't think we're gonna get it tomorrow. If we get the same crowd tomorrow that we got today, quiet, how bad do you think some WrestleMania next year is gonna be?
So hear me out, Adrian. The Royal Rumble this year is gonna be good because you know why? They're gonna have a new fucking song to cheer for every minute. It's gonna be like, oh, and that's gonna be enough for them to be happy. Okay,
that's true.
In terms of WrestleMania, I have no fucking expectations of what we're getting now. If this is, yeah.
You know what's funny? We were predicting about having nothing but entrance people coming in at the Rumble. Now it feels like it's gonna be a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
We said, what did we say? We said Jey Uso. We said Joe Hendry. Yeah. We said Aleister Black.
Oh yeah, I also said Kit Wilson. I don't know if Kit Wilson's flies out there. I'm being real. How the fuck the whole show sucked though? The whole show didn't suck. There was good parts, but it seemed like the whole show sucked because the crowd was non-existent and not popping for anything. I will say when you're at an AEW show, the match could be the most boring fucking thing ever, but the crowd's into it, and that's what makes it exciting. Adrian, the crowd wasn't quiet. I know you haven't been in a stadium like that, but you can barely hear the camera mics. Don't have anything to bounce sound off of.
No, it
was pretty quiet though. Well, it is. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's an outdoor, so there's nothing to bounce off. Is what he's trying to say. That would make sense if they didn't show the entire stadium of being empty. Because if you go back and watch pretty much the entire fucking stadium is empty. There's a large gaps, and specifically the women's matches. It's like when the women's went on, people left.
No, yeah, nobody was there.
Mm-hmm. If Roxanne wins the Royal Rumble, she'll be the youngest to win the Royal Rumble in history. Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wait, how old is she?
Like 24, 25?
Yoda ain't here. He knows. What does he call her? Gummy Bear? Gummy Bear. Roxanne Perez.
She is 24.
November 5th, 2001. Crazy. I fast forward the weem. The women? Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
Why? You don't like women's wrestling, bro?
Shit.
I like
come
women's
on,
wrestling.
bro.
It's gotten a lot better for sure.
Yeah, when I heard Charlotte's music, I was like, there it is. That's 101.
The 101.
The 101. No way. I swear to God, I was like, no way the crowd's going to leave tonight or during this match. They failed me.
Mm-hmm.
They failed me. Honestly, Brian, I'm not going to lie. I will say some good things about WWE that I did like about the show. I did like the segments that WWE had throughout the show, whether they're Rumble related, and this is something that I've said that should have happened weeks ago. The build up to the Rumble, you have R-Truth doing again another cringy ball segment. It's like, it's just cringe. It's not PG. It's dumb. Same thing over. Then Damien Priest comes in. It was okay, I guess. You had Jordan Grace saying that she's gonna go for the Rumble, and if she wins the Rumble, she's gonna go after Jade. Which that storyline's already shit because you already know they're gonna have a match later on. Like, where is this creativeness that we used to see back in the day? We used to have weeks of nothing but gimmicky, funny Rumble segments, and they were fun. They were cool. They were entertaining. It just feels like creative is lazy, and they're on cruise control right now. It's like, let's just put everything for the last show, and people will tune in. If our truth would have had more segments and more outside of the stupid ass ball gimmick that he's doing now, pretty sure they would have been more funnier, would have gotten more over.
What would you have liked besides the balls? Period. Pause.
Maybe go around and try to have people pick their number or something dumb like our truth does. Maybe do a spin the wheel one week. Something funny. I don't know. Like Eddie Guerrero used to steal numbers back in the day. Do something like that. Exchange the numbers for the last time is now tournament. Something. Like, where are those segments back in the day that used to be funny? People used to bring their characters to their segments. Now it's like it's no creative.
Yeah. I mean, there's creative. It's just not placed in certain ways. And is that because of Road Dogg? Who knows? We'll see. 900K will tune in. Yeah, well, because also when these shows are in other countries, a lot of people use the VPNs. Like I use the VPN.
Yeah.
Ever since Stephanie McMahon taught me. That's what I do on Netflix. With all the losses Liv and Roxanne have been having for a week, I'm thinking back to them. Let's see. Thinking one of them is winning, but I'm keeping my vote for Bianca. I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah. Or Io Sky, one of them two. That's my guess for the women's.
I would say, I don't know. I'll come back to me, or when we do a Rumble prediction.
Okay.
That way we could have a longer segment and clip it.
All right. What about Kyle Fletcher's stupid ass bald gimmick, or Ricochet's, or Mark Briscoe, or Claudio Castagnoli's? They don't got bald gimmicks. Ricochet's the only one that's a bald gimmick. I remember Cesaro back in the day was fucking Jason Statham.
Was he? That's what he was? I thought he was like the transporter guy.
That's Jason Statham.
That's true.
Yeah, transporter or 00. He had the 007 entrance. Remember that?
He did.
Yeah, the rip off fucking tuxedo.
That shit was dope. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He'd rip it off and go do that thing. The bar was cool.
Somebody said Sable. Who said Sable?
I don't know.
Hey, he's gonna be there though.
That is gonna be interesting how they react to a women's Royal Rumble. I did see a lot of like posts of them cropping out the women.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how like the Royal Rumble poster, they like blurred out the women and just had the men.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just naming bald people at this point? I was gonna say something fucked up. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Liv Morgan is the betting favorite to win the Royal Rumble match. But see, realistically, where's the story go? She goes against Stephanie Vaquero. Like, there's that. I still think the money's on Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Rhea Ripley finally beats Io Sky. She betrays another friend. Yoda, we're just talking about you. Unfortunately, Gummy Bear did not win today. She got her nose busted up.
Holy shit. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, no, Christian Joseph Gonzalez on here. No, but we got Christopher Leclaire 900. What's up?
Yo, Christopher Leclaire 900. Where's our statistician at? 1,
I don't know.
2,
He's here.
3. Oh.
Paige and Bianca Belair. How are you gonna have two winners, huh? I guess you can technically both throw themselves out at the same time. I do think that Sarai is going to show up today. I do think we're going to see Bianca Belair. I also do think we're going to see. I spaced. Nikki Bella's for sure going to be there.
Nikki Bella. What about Brie Bella?
No, I don't think Brie Bella's going to be there. Coming in buzzed and late, my bad. It's all good, man. It's Friday night at the end.
Yes, it is.
Oh, both of them at the end, not at the winning. Okay.
Like the final two. Yeah, no, I was
Liv
just
Morgan wins the Rumble. Will Stephanie Kerr will lose to Raquel Rodriguez? Oh, I guess so. But then Stephanie's got to get her rematch.
What rematch?
Because Stephanie's a champion.
Roxanne Perez still has a title match. She needs to cash in.
That's what he just said. Oh, that one. You're right. Yeah. Winning is fundamental. It is fundamental. Wait, how's it fundamental, bro? You said Paige and Bianca winning. And then you said at the end, and that came later. My bad. Write it all in one sentence next time. My bad. Yeah. It comes up differently on our screen. That's why. But it was a very interesting episode of SmackDown. Can I say, if you were to rate this episode, Adrian, rate it?
This episode was probably like a 5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10 too.
It's like, I would say the only two things that interested me were the women's match and the open challenge. You know, with all the shenanigans going on, with the opening segment and the match being made, you already knew some shenanigans was going to happen. You knew the match wasn't going to end clean. You knew halfway through the match somebody was going to interfere. And it was the good old WWE style. It's like, okay, I guess. But it did the job. Got the setup for the Rumble. But again, like I said, it's just WWE's putting too many people on TV that aren't interested. People don't care about. And Rusev won something. I don't know where he's been in it.
Main event. I turned in the main event yesterday.
Damn. So he's demoted to main event, Rusev?
I mean, would you say it's demoted? I would say dark match that was on TV.
I would say it's demotion.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, didn't he let me see.
He did say Bianca. Fuck. I was reading so fast, bro. I'll give SmackDown 5 out of 10. I'll give it 5 out of 10, but for different reasons than Adrian. The crowd does take a lot of it out of it. Just the show. There's nothing really happened. I mean, other than I'm gonna toss you out. I'm not your friend. Randy Orton to Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso, I'm gonna win. Sami said, I'm gonna win. You know, like that. It's like the basic storytelling. That's not gonna do much for me.
Yeah, no, it's the same old. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wish I could tell you what I would do as a writer, but I don't get paid to do that for a living. So, you know, I'm not in the war room. I'm not in behind the scenes of WWE Unreal. I mean, and then people get to saying like, "Oh, don't talk on the promoter," but it's like, even when the promoter knows he doesn't know what to do. I don't know. It's like I wish I could say some good things about this episode, but I'm like, besides the good matches, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. Night before Rumble in Saudi, glorified house show for sure. It fucking was.
Glorified.
It was a WrestleMania, the entrance style house show. That's what it felt like. Not quite at like this house show in Australia, Adrian.
Yep.
Where you can pretty much sit in the front row if you want to buy it, and that's in 2 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if they just move everybody to the front row.
That's where you got to get smart. Buy the tickets by the nosebleeds. Wait till last minute till they be like, "Hey, bro, get your ass down here."
Yeah, that's what we did at AW shows, Adrian.
Have to do facts.
I tape SmackDown and watch it later.
Oh, that's what's up.
Just get Netflix and get a VPN. A VPN. I guess you have a DVR, right? You don't really physically tape it. I forget about those things.
Yeah.
I guess let's get into our SmackDown review. Our Royal Rumble prediction, Adrian. So we already started talking about the Royal Rumble. You said, well, let me see. I said that I think either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky is winning. Adrian, who do you think is going to win?
Rhea Ripley or Io Sky? I would actually have to give it to Bianca Belair or Liv Morgan.
So
Bianca. Yeah, what?
I was gonna say let's choose one.
Yeah,
narrow it down.
I was gonna say Bianca mainly because I guess everybody's saying that we're waiting on Bianca to return. That way, Jade Cargill can finally do something. I mean, even if she does return, what is Jade Cargill gonna do for 2 months? Nothing. But that would be cool, Bianca coming back. But I mean, realistically, I would give it to Liv Morgan. She's paid her dues. She's developed a lot. She's grown a lot in the last 3-4 years. From literally a lackey in Riot Squad to almost nobody. She won titles here and there, but she was never like the big star that she is today. And I could be wrong, but I believe she's been the last 4 in the last 2 to 3 Royal Rumbles, or at least last 2. I think she's owed one. She's owed one. Judgment Day can go again and reclaim all their titles. But Liv Morgan is the only champion in the Judgment Day faction that I do like. That's because she has story and she defends it. So I would go with Liv Morgan, just because I know she would do more for the title. If it's Bianca, I mean, what is Bianca gonna do for 2 months?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. If I got to narrow it down, I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley. I don't think she's ever won a Royal Rumble, and Io Sky is the one that ends up trying to chase her for the I guess wins the title, and then Rhea Ripley beats it off her. I don't know. That's what I think.
Yeah, I do. I am seeing a lot of friendship storylines, which is something I would say I generally complain about WWE because it's pretty much the same story over and over. But if you have that in Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, there's already the storyline of Rhea Ripley has never been Io Sky, so you already have that in there, and they're not actual like real close kayfabe friends. So I'll be okay with that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting if they do that one. Rhea Ripley won the 2003 Royal Rumble. Oh, then fuck me. Then Io Sky wins. How about that? We'll flip it that way.
Liv Morgan and Roman Reigns. That's Christopher said it. Oh wait, are we doing? Oh shit! See, we should have planned this out. Are we doing a giveaway or no?
Nah, not this time around.
Yeah. All right. Chamber.
I still got it. For Chamber, I still gotta get Yoda his signed Carlito.
Oh, which one? This one?
I'll give him one of these ones.
He said one of these 6 that I have.
One of these 6 that I got. Bianca already won the Royal Rumble. She did. Jordan Grace is winning and going to face Jade Cargill. But see if that's the thing, is that this is technically who's main eventing Royal WrestleMania essentially, right? I don't think so. I think it's too early for her.
Jordan?
Yeah. Somehow Raquel won the title and Liv wins the Rumble and challenges her for the belt. Kind of like Damage Control. Oh, yeah, huh? Yoda, how am I going to forget about you, bro? It's weird. Like, I know your first name, but I just don't feel comfortable calling you by your first name. I think calling you Yoda works better. Also, Christopher, you're not following us on YouTube? Subscribe, bro. You've been here for a little bit.
Oh, I do like this one. I do like this one. You know, if Raquel wins the title, Liv wins the Rumble, Roxanne Perez is still owed a title match. You could have all 3 of them go for the title.
You can.
And you could add more cracks to the Judgment Day faction.
Yeah, you can. Glad you didn't. Yeah, I've already said that one. Sorry.
Never.
My winners are Bianca and Obafemi.
Ooh, Obama.
Trick Williams is going to be in the Royal Rumble, I'm assuming. Are they going to say whoop that trick out there in Saudi?
Yeah, they gotta. Isn't it like, okay, I'm no fan singing, but isn't it like the CEO where like they have the song actually says whoop that trick?
No. Look it up. Look up on the Apple Music.
So the WWE version doesn't have whoop that trick. Whoop. You sure?
100% positive. That song's a banger. I have it on my phone.
It is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. It is. Okay, I'll do that research today.
Yep. If Finn Balor's in the Rumble, I'd go with him. No, he's not winning the Royal Rumble. I don't.
Bro, how is the Rumble full when there's only 16 people in?
Who said that's only 16 that were announced, Adrian? Only 16 that were announced. It's not everybody.
Right. If Drew downplayed. Now, do you think Finn Balor's going to take somebody out? And if so, who?
Dominic Mysterio.
Bro. Dominic or Ray?
I don't think Ray's in it because he's hurt. Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Finn might injure.
Ray. Take somebody. I thought you meant like eliminate him from the Rumble. My bad. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Go back. So, Finn Balor, I guess the Rumble is full. Finn Balor is obviously going to try to find his way into the Rumble. Who do you see him taking out? As in stealing his spot.
Taking them out that way? Okay, like in the backstage segment?
Yes. Or on the ramp.
Probably still Dom. Probably still Dom.
Yeah, I mean, Steve. He has to do it somehow.
Yeah. See, so it'll be Dom, but it'll make it look like someone else did it. Yeah. I'm thinking he takes out Javon. I don't want that, but I think he'll pick on Ricky. Could be. He's way overdue for a big pay-per-view win, and tell me Finn's entrance at WrestleMania wouldn't get a huge pop. It would, but do you want him to? He's not over like Jey Uso is over. I don't care if he goes like this and the lights turn on. That doesn't bother. That does nothing for me anymore.
Maybe.
Who's he gonna face if he wins? Who's the champion right now, Adrian? CM Punk? Come on, again. Run it back. Do you really want to see Finn Balor versus CM Punk? Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre? These don't fit because that means fuck the storylines that have been going on for I don't know, last couple months.
Probably. I mean, nothing to take away from Finn Balor. He's a talented wrestler. He's owed a title, but this time around, probably after WrestleMania. Not right now. Maybe another mid-card title run. Battle with Dom on that one.
Is Grande Americano going to be in the Royal Rumble, Adrian?
Which one? I predict we're going to see the Chad Gable Grande Americano first. And then we're going to be like, what the hell? We're going to get backstage segments. We're going to see, oh, he stole my number. Oh, ese cabrón me robó el número. Culero, güey. And then maybe he gets his number himself. But I can see both Grande Americanos in the Rumble and doing the Spider-Man meme.
How do you think Saudi Arabia would react to a Grande Americano gimmick in the Rumble?
Ooh. I don't know, bro. In Mexico, they're over. In USA, they're But I mean,
keep in mind that when Mansoor was signed to WWE, they would film matches where he would pick up wins that were, then those matches would only specifically air in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, no wonder we never saw any matches.
That's why you never saw him, because that means he would have to take an L. And they didn't want him taking L's. What did he win? He won like a fucking battle royale, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought he won. No, I thought he won like their version of Tough Enough. I think they had like a week's training, and he's the one that completed it or something.
No, Mansoor won something out there. Mansoor wins. Now put Saudi Arabia. Let's see what Google says. He won the 50-man battle royale at Super Showdown in 2019.
Was it with real wrestlers or?
That was when WWE was out there, dude. The fuck? And then he defeated Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro he defeated Cesaro in 2019 and Dolph Ziggler in 2020. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He said the amount of money I'd pay to see El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano at Mania. Facts. I mean,
I think I'll be honest with you. I think that match is specifically for Triple Mania. Americano versus Americano. I'm sure they'll do some storyline on WWE, but the money match is in Mexico though.
Money matches in Mexico. Speaking of Mexico, our good friend Roy is going to be at Rey de Reyes in March.
Ooh, that's what's up.
That is what's up. All right, Adrian. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Who's winning?
You know, I can see Sami Zayn coming out on top. I can see Jacob Fatu still interfering. It would be a good for the hometown crowd to give Sami Zayn to see Sami Zayn get crowned as champion. I mean, could you break their hearts and give them the whole finish your story angle for a whole another year? I could see it happen. But I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn just to be a little different. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn? No, I don't think he's winning. I think I'm gonna go Drew. I wouldn't want him winning. Like, I would be upset. How would you feel if somebody just won because he's Muslim?
I'm Brian. I like
not just because. Sorry, let me rephrase the question that I'm asking here.
No, I know.
I don't have a problem. I'm just saying he's only winning to give them a pop.
I was gonna say I like Jinder Mahal.
I didn't like Jinder Mahal too. Yes,
I may not be one of his biggest wrestling actually him working in the ring fan, but his character is amazing. And I know he was only champion because they did the India tour. So that's why I'm like, okay, if they gave it to Jinder, I'm sure they're probably gonna give it to Sami. So that's my only reasoning. That's
true. They gave the belt to Shinsuke. Yeah, they're paying for shit to see Sami winning. Yeah, it's true. He said, "What's up, queef beaters? I'm dead."
Damn.
Brock Lesnar's here. Damn, he said it. I didn't say it. I'm just reading his comment. So I can enjoy all you maple glazing once again. Let's go.
Mustafa
Ali.
Hey, speaking of Mustafa, TNA needs to pull the trigger on him. He needs to be the top contender. He needs to be challenging for the world title over there.
Are you surprised he didn't sign to AEW?
Mustafa, no, he's good where he's at, and he knows he's one of the people that's in WWE that stayed cool, stayed chill, just didn't complain, didn't say anything. It was just like, all right, I got released. I like wrestling. I'm gonna continue to work. Same with like Shotzi and Gigi. They're just, I'm not mad that they didn't sign. They're just like, they're good workers. If they sign anywhere, I'll support them still.
I can definitely see Sami winning, but I feel like it's too soon. Andrew, yeah, that's the thing. I feel it's too soon. Sami has Saudi Mania still left to go. Yo, Brian, you want them glizzy nunchucks? Did you send me glizzy nunchucks? Let me see.
Hey, yo, what the hell? What is this, like 2 corn dogs?
Where is this fucking shit at, Steve? Did I skip it?
See you 2 corn dogs on a chain.
Hold on a second. This 3D printed hot dogs. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. 3D printed hot dogs. They're like, and it's nunchucks, and the nunchuck part is a hot dog. So it's like you're holding the wiener. Hold on a second. I wish I could fucking share this shit. I probably can. I'll find this video on the YouTubes. There you guys can see it. Un momento, por favor, Adrian. If there's any comments, pull them up here.
Oh, yep. Fuck out of here, Block. Drew deserves better, but he also puts people over. Drew deserves better. I can definitely see Sammy winning, but I feel like it's. Oh yeah, you already read that comment. Yo, Brian, you want me? You already read that. Queef beaters, queef eaters. Hey, yo, queef beaters or queef eaters. That is true. That is. We like those Terps and Phillips when they meet their Canadian counterparts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! No, man. I mean, I'm still gonna go with Liv. Men, we still haven't decided on the men's rumble. But speaking of men's, one surprise that did get spoiled, and that's due to Tomatonga's social media. And I'm kind of low-key a little pissed because I thought it was gonna be a surprise, but Tomatonga posted a picture on his social media, and it showed in the background the beautiful Mr. Iwana without his face paint.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh shit. No, yeah, Mr. Iwana's in his face paint. Well, without his face paint. Yeah, so expect him at the Rumble. As Brian's looking for the video, we still got to decide about our men's prediction for the Rumble.
I think I found it. Here we go. I found it. All right, let's watch this. It's gonna have sound because we're very glizzy positive over here. Let's get down to glizziness
and move to this. But first, let's do. So I completely ditched my glizzy whip and moved to this. But first, let's do some support flexing.
Great.
Your supports play like that? I didn't think so. Anyways,
Jesus Christ,
this has been a really exciting project for me. The wiener.
That looks dope, doesn't
it? Came nicely. So I was very excited. That bun was a lot of fun to design too. It took me a million iterations, but I got it. And then I wasn't sure how many magnets I'd need to keep the glizzy in the bun. I wanted to have a nice where it didn't just fall out, but clearly my scientific testing is top notch. I'm a ground scientist after all. Multiple testing. Anyways, my point is that 4 or 5 magnets seem to do the trick. And the version that is free on MakerWorld right now that I've finalized, because I'm slow rolling this content, it does have 5 magnets. But let me tell you, when you put these glizzies on your belt, or in my case, my pocket, you feel cooler. You're definitely a cooler human being than you were before. I mean, who doesn't want a hot dog as a weapon, right? You got to prove a point sometimes. People need to pay. You always got to make them pay. You know what I'm saying? So all
right. So I'm upset that it did not have any ketchup or mustard on it. You're muted.
Maybe after a few swings, you get that special surprise, bro.
Yeah. The ketchup is supposed to be the blood of your enemies.
Yep.
Glizziness. Yeah, that's literally Brian. I think I do want a pair of those nunchucks, man. I gotta get my brother. We can make it happen. Shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just hang them right here. I'm probably gonna take this belt out of it.
Hang them up there.
Hang them up.
That's your war memorabilia. Weapon of choice.
Yeah, my weapon of choice, bro. Somebody comes in here, is like, those glizzy hot dog nunchucks? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. So that was let me see. And then the other match, Adrian. AJ Styles versus Gunther.
AJ Styles versus Gunther. This one's with all the surprises that when I said earlier that Triple H is giving us surprises, and you said there is going to be none, I honestly admit there is probably going to be zero at the Rumble, the actual match Rumble. But if there is going to be a surprise, it's probably going to be in this one. And it's going to be AJ Styles winning. But it's too good to be true, man. I'm gonna go with Gunther.
Yeah, because I mean, if he wins, then he does a Wolf of Wall Street. I ain't fucking going anywhere.
Yeah,
but I think he's gone because this is literally this match. 10 years. He debuted in WWE in 2016 in the Royal Rumble as number 3. I think he loses.
Yeah.
10 years of phenomenal. He's already got a podcast idea.
Yeah. Yep. He does. I think he used to live stream. I don't know if he still does it. Either way, man. If he beats Gunther and comes back, I mean, then WWE has to give him a real retirement tour. They have to right their wrongs from the Cena tour. But I mean, pulling the whole Wolf of Wall Street, I don't know how some fans will take it.
He's losing. And when you say right the wrongs of the John Cena tour, go listen to John Cena's interview on with Cody Rhodes, because I just watched it again for a second time. He was happy the way he retired. He said,
"Oh
this
yeah,
is the best way it could have gone, considering everything." So
no,
you're the only person that's unhappy with it, Adrian. I'm happy with it.
No, it's John Cena's tour. I said I wasn't mad.
You said let's right the wrongs. There's no wrongs, brother.
Because it was a shitty storyline. John Cena might have liked it. The match
go
was
explain
great.
to explain. Go watch
Brian,
it, and he explains
Brian,
to you why it was.
Brian, it was a shitty tour. It was a shitty tour.
Nope.
Storylines made no sense. Storylines were ass. He told you not to buy his merch, but they kept releasing merch. It was bad.
No, it was good. It was good.
The match, no, it was bad. The match was okay, I guess. The ending was okay. The tour was bad. The matches were bad. The promos were bad. Besides 2 or 3 here and there, besides one match here and there, it was bad. But that's still not going to take anything away from John Cena. I'm still a fan of John Cena. I'm just being real with myself.
Ass motherfucker. It'd be your own, bro. It'd be your own. I thought it was fantastic. It was an ode to professional wrestling. He told the story of a man who was on his retirement tour, almost won the Royal Rumble, and realized, you know what? I want that. I want that title one more time. 17, that's gonna be me. I got it. I'll fucking cheat to win because that's how important it was to me.
Did he get his soul back?
Huh?
Did he get his soul back?
And then he realized through the trials afterwards that wasn't himself. He resorted to tactics that were out of character for something, and then he accepted it. Adrian,
did he get his soul back?
He got his soul back because if you listen to the way John Cena explained it, he said the story was just like somebody passing away. I gave it my all. I fought. I did everything there was left to do. There's nothing worth fighting anymore, so I tapped out. Is
that what you got in the story? Because I didn't get that in the story.
I didn't get that in the story either. But after he explained it to me, I see it now. Mine.
Shitty storyline, shitty tour. It's fine.
He said,
I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything away from John Cena's 20+ year career. It was great. It was good. He's still one of the GOATs, but that tour was shit.
Let me tell you, Adrian. He said it himself. He said, an artist paints art, but after the art goes out, the art is no longer his. So this is what he tried to present it as, and the people went and took it a different way. And that way, apparently, was calling it a horrible storyline with shitty matches. But I mean, when he explained it, it makes sense now. I like it. It was cool. It gave me a perspective of what he was trying to do, and I appreciate it. Sometimes
when a robotic individual tries to tell you something was good, I'll probably be like, okay, yeah, maybe.
Trying to say he's a synth.
I'm trying to say he's a bot sometimes, man. He can't answer a simple question.
He
Hey,
is.
what's the weather like, John Cena? Oh, well, when you look up at the sky, you look at the ground, what really is the weather? You're just living in the world. And, when the wind hits your face, you don't care about the weather. You don't care if it rains. And so what if it rains? You get your shower right there. Motherfucker, answer the question.
Right there. Straight up wrestling show. What's up? It was a horrible storyline. John Cena should have went out better. Straight up. We'll see. We will see. But
Ooh.
I mean, it's gone now, so you can't really do anything about it. I liked it. It was cool. I bought some merch.
That's true. Same here. Same here. And like John Cena won the Rumble, Brian. He said he wanted it, and he wanted to win the Rumble to become the 17-time world champion. Who do you think is going to be the Royal Rumble winner for the men's side in 2026?
Braun Breaker. Because I really hope it's not Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Adrian.
I was to be honest, I was gonna go with somebody else. I was probably gonna go with probably Roman. I was probably gonna get Braun Breaker something like a chamber win or something. But seeing how we got spoiled today and how Paul Heyman also said there was gonna be surprises in the Rumble, I can see WWE putting Breaker at number 1, which we already know he's going to be put at number 1. He's going to go on a rampage, obviously disappear here and there in the Rumble, and eventually win. That would be the surprise, the big surprise that Paul Heyman would be just talking about. So yeah, I could go with Braun Breaker. I'm expecting a huge surprise, like Heyman said. So that would be the surprise I would expect.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, Brian. I'm sure John had some control on how it was going to end. Yeah, that's true. So you do y'all think? Who do you think will win the surprise entrance in both men's and women's? It's kind of hard to say for surprises. There is no, based off of what I know, there's no AAA women that are going to be there.
I heard Sol Ruca and
Lola Vice.
Lola Vice going to be in there.
Mystery Iguana. Those are the ones from.
Hey, not trying to be an asshole. I don't know the rules over there, but as Lola Vice she's gonna have to double cover up, if you know what I mean. And if you know, you know. Does she have too much junk in the trunk? Does she have too much ass for them? That's all I'm trying to ask. I'm not trying to
respectfully. Does she have too much ass?
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just asking. Does she have to cover up twice?
I
put an extra layer?
I have no idea, Adrian. That's a good question. Are you trying to say because like the jiggliness? Is that like a negative thing out there? Oh, okay,
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's a good question. Because at least, I mean, not saying like I wanted to, but like at least they don't have to wear a fucking t-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they were like wrapped up before.
Yeah.
We really need La Hiedra. Yeah, well, she ain't at this one, to the best of my knowledge. She is not there. What else? What else were we told? No Pimpinela.
No Pimpinela. Iguana was there because of Tama's picture.
Yeah. That one got spoiled. But that was also spoiled before as well. Before I even saw him, it was spoiled to me. I forgot by how.
Joe Hendry?
Was it Joe? No, it was I think it was Sean Ross Sapp who posted like on a post that was like Lola Vice and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm calling my shot, LA Knight. Stop.
Hey.
Bailey didn't, so Lola should be fine.
Okay, you're right. You're right. That's true.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Women's Royal Rumble. It's usually better than the men's. I think there's a little bit more stuff going on. Yeah, like last year's Royal Rumble really hit. Are we gonna see some more NXT girls? I think they said what's her face? Sol Ruka's the only NXT chick there.
Wow, surprising.
That is surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think WWE has a healthy roster for 30 women, even if they bring some legends in. Like, I mean, Trish, Nikki, Brie, maybe Saraya,
JC
Jane.
Well, Lola. But yeah, Lola. They put her in as AAA roster because she's mostly in AAA now.
Mm-hmm. They don't even have NXT or TNA women in there, do they?
Who would they bring in? Mara Sade? Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. Even on the men's side, I mean, the only person I could think of for the men's NXT side to go to the Rumble would be Leon Slater. And that's me putting him over Santana. Well, maybe Santana. But I mean, with Leon Slater having a couple appearances in WWE, I'm sure the WWE audience is more familiar with Leon Slater. I mean, come on. I mean, it's nothing to take away from Santana. He's a world champion, but I mean, WWE is pretty much getting Leon Slater anyways. Ethan Page from NXT. That would be a good one. Ethan Page from NXT. Ricky Saints, maybe? Honestly, I would like Ethan Page a lot better. He's grown a lot more. His character's a lot better. Joe Hendry's obviously going to be in the Rumble. Who else would be cool for the Rumble? Like a surprise entrance. Like the mark in me would ask for like somebody like Mascarita Sagrada. Mascarita Sagrada, or who else? Who's the guy? No. Nobody from New Japan. Evil? No. I don't see Evil returning. Chris fucking Jericho. Y2J himself. Another surprise entrance. Damn. How could we forget? You definitely marking out for Mascarita Sagrada? Yeah, bro. I'm a huge Mascarita Sagrada fan. It could be Santana, Leon Slater, Mustafa. Oh, shit, you're right. I did just forget Mustafa Ali. You're right. It could be any of those three. Mustafa Ali. Honestly, I would probably have... Again, nothing against Santana, but I would probably just get Leon and Mustafa Ali. Gotta take us out into account as well. Yep. That is true. Yep. Who else? Who's that? Is Damian Priest in the Rumble? Oh yeah, he is, because he did get that number. Yeah, you're right. He got in the number. What about Omaz? Where the fuck has he been? The marketing me would ask for Mansoor. Bruh, he's in AEW, bro. But it sucked that WWE never used him. That's why I always wondered why he was never a wrestler on WWE. I was like, why do they always have this guy in backstage segments? I guess Brian now told me that because he has some weird thing in his contract. Hardy Boys. But you got to pick one, though. I don't think you'll see both of them. Like, honestly, I would probably... The mark in me would always would pick Jeff Hardy instead of Matt Hardy. He's more of a... Jeff Hardy's more entertaining to me. I know Matt Hardy's the veteran. But Jeff Hardy's just a... Jeff for sure. Yup, of course. Yoda. That's what's up. Omos and Oba will face in the Rumble. Omos and Oba do that face-off. That's going to be some money. Let me ask Yoda. Let me ask the chat right now. Did you guys expect Will Hobbs to make an appearance There you go. Steve said it before. Do you guys expect Will Hobbs to make an appearance? Let me know. Let me know. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Straight Wrestling 8058 says Triple H wouldn't know what to do with Omos. He shouldn't be hard to book. I'd be saying the same thing too. You know, when as the AEW fan of the podcast, people tell me that Tony Khan doesn't know how to book giants, and that's true. But Triple H also struggles booking giants. I think the whole Giants was just mainly a Vince McMahon thing, and it worked for the Vince McMahon era. I think past the Royd era, past everything, I think we're past the Giant era, in my opinion.
Are we? Are we past the Giant era?
Oh yeah, well he was talking about Triple H couldn't book Omos, and I was talking about Tony Khan and Triple H not knowing how to book giants, and that pretty much Giants was a Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah.
And then after the Royd era, we kind of had to go with the smaller men. Pause on that.
Well, the thing about it is, to book a giant, they got to sell merch. Omos isn't going to sell merch.
That's true.
He also can't move fast.
Ooh, we were also talking about surprise entrance. We forgot Chris Jericho. We forgot the Hardy Boys.
Because Henry's going to be there probably too.
Because I think Fozzie's tour starts in February, like mid-February, I think. And they start in the UK.
Possibly. I don't think there's gonna be that many surprises. I don't think we're getting Chris Jericho. If we're getting Chris Jericho, he would have been removed from the AW roster page already.
Maybe that's a Tony Khan mind trick, bro.
Why would Tony Khan be mind tricked?
No, I mean he keeps him in the roster page to just to let everybody know that he's still with the roster, and then when he's not, they'll just remove him.
He's still on the roster page right now. Let's double check. Let's look at this together.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could still probably be in there, but like if he does show up, I could see just AEW removing him completely.
Yeah, but if they're sure he hasn't resigned, that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see if he's on there. Boom. Scrolling. Oh, let's also play another game. We're doing this. Aaron Solo, Ace Austin, Jobber, not on TV.
Who?
I guess one is on TV once. Not on TV. He's on TV. Not technically he's not on TV usually. Not on TV.
Is that a go-go?
That is a go. He's apparently still signed. Sometimes on TV, very rarely on TV, pretty much never on TV. On TV, injured, never injured.
He's still on the payroll, Brandon Cutler?
Yep, injured or retired technically. He's very rarely injured. He's Ring of Honor champion. I'm going to say he's not on TV. Chris Jericho's still on there looking sexy as hell. Christian Cage not on TV. Chuck Taylor retired. He was just on TV. This guy's still on here, injured. This guy's locked up in Guantanamo Bay. Dan Helson.
Oh.
Daniel Garcia. Why they still got his old picture up? He doesn't do the hip thrust no more.
He doesn't.
What do you put Dante Martin on this list? Not featured.
What do you mean?
Like, is he on TV a lot or not really? On Collision, he is, right?
Collision, yeah.
Yeah, Darby Allin. Where the fuck is Eddie Kingston?
Collision.
Oh, he has a team with Ortiz. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Collision. I don't care no more. That AEW roster. That AEW roster is rough, especially in the A's.
Yes. I was like, who are most of these people?
And he signed like 12 since the beginning of the year.
And he's not.
Tony doesn't want to ruin the surprise for the W fans, so he left Jericho on the roster. Stop.
Hey, bro, you're gonna see a post from Triggered Wrestling at 5 a.m. Holy shit, Chris Jericho's backstage.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Am I missing something? Me and my buddy are gonna watch around 7-ish instead of 2 p.m. So I'm staying off. Oh, you're watching at 7 p.m. instead of 2 p.m. Okay, I get it. I get what you're saying.
The Rumble?
All right. Yeah. So that means you're gonna have to join our live stream after the fact if you want to watch what we have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
So-
Michael. I'm sorry, bro.
What time does it start? 11 or?
Well, his time is at 2. Our time is 11.
Damn.
Why are you saying damn? That's how time zones work, Adrian.
No. Just like, damn, 5 hours, bro, Michael?
Well, the show, he's only going to wait I guess technically 5 hours. That is kind of hard.
It's kind of hard. Pause. Trying to stay off social media for the Rumble. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, really? Damn, my bad, bro. Like even when I'm at work and I still can't watch them, I'm like, damn, no. I still try to find a way. And especially when you log on social media, you can't escape it. It's always like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, plus you got to probably get rid of the ESPN app and the Bleacher Report app.
And get notifications out.
Yeah, make sure you fucking turn off your YouTube because sometimes you'll get like a notification that W just uploaded a video. Brock Breaker wins. You know, damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. 5 hours. That's one of the main 4. I mean, if it was a regular ass week show, any other of the main 4, I probably would have been like, okay, cool.
Really, yeah. Doesn't it start? It starts 11 in California, but he's in Ohio. I was at work watching you and me both, buddy.
Yep. He said he can easily get off social media. Yeah, that could work. We'll be watching my bed at 11 a.m. Yep, same here. He's got to take it care of. Okay, that's good. That's good.
He said, yeah, you basically got to turn your phone off. 5 hours is rough. Yeah.
I used to hate it when I used to have like asshole friends. We used to finish playing soccer. I'd be driving home like, hey, don't tell me any results. Don't tell me nothing. Look at my phone once. Nothing but text messages. It's over. They pinned him. He interfered. This happened. That happened.
Well, you know what? It's more than 5 hours he's got to watch it though, Adrian.
11. Oh, yeah.
Because it's not, that's when it starts. He also has to not look at his phone while he's watching it to not spoil the rest of it.
And he has to not look at his phone while he's watching it.
Mm-hmm. You're a brave man. You're a brave soul, Michael.
Hey. Yeah, if you have those shitty friends that will spoil something for you, just mute them right now.
Just throw the phone away, bro. Just throw the phone away. Just throw the phone away. But yeah, we'll be live right after Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I remember that used to work back in the day because social media wasn't as fast. You know, WWE wasn't releasing like fucking 10 shorts in under 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's dangerous. You get on social media, boom, spoiled right away.
Yep. First thing that shows up. But for me, like whenever I'm watching pay-per-views, it's like I get an alert from ESPN app. I get an alert from Bleacher Report. Yeah, and then sometimes when you're watching basketball games or sporting events, because they run on a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll get my phone roll like alert, and I'll be like, the game's over. I'm like, fuck, and there's like still a minute and a half left in the game. Kings lost by 30. I already knew they're gonna lose anyways. Yeah. I'll tell you how I accomplished this tomorrow night. Thanks.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, tell us that.
Adrian was the type of friend that would let people get spoiled, just so you guys know.
I mean, they did it to me. I'll tell you how I can accomplish this tomorrow. What about AJ Lee? Where's her spot in the Rumble? Holy shit, another person we forgot about. Honestly, I completely forgot about her. I forgot she was even in the roster. I will say this, I did kind of lay off AJ Lee for a bit, and that's because of the passing of Larry. you know, she lost her fairy animal, and yeah, she can take all the time off that she needs. Sorry for being an asshole.
Yep. This boy's sorry for being an asshole. Is AJ Lee out there? Probably. I'm sure she'll be in it. There was something I was gonna. Did you tell him? So we're doing a Royal Rumble pot.
No,
For with our, you did tell him? No. Okay.
No.
For our buddy at Barrio Toys, Adrian, do you know what numbers you got?
I did. I got my Rumble numbers right before I left the chat.
This is the women's.
I got good for the women's. I got 26 and 28.
26 and 28 for the women's?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're right. I got number 4 and number 19 for the women's.
Nice. And for the men's, I got number 3 and number 15.
He said, I'm on the Mark Mini Portables Rumble Lottery. I got this Rumble number 29. How'd you get in that? How does she do this for shit? Do you have to pay to get in? And then in the men's, I got 26 and 27, bro. So I'm winning.
26 and 27 on the men's?
Yeah. Just a good two solid numbers right there.
Yes, that is true.
I'm gonna end up getting like R-Truth and fucking Kit Wilson.
But you hate it when it's like a banger ass number, a number 30, and it gets spoiled. Didn't Sami Zayn get number 30 like 2 years ago and people booed?
Yes, they did, because they were expecting Bryan Danielson. That's what it was, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They're expecting somebody to end up being Sami Zayn. They booed his ass.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for her fucking Patreon or what, brother? Be real. Are you one of those simps? I need to know.
He's like tapping, like, like, let me know.
I was checking to see who does live streams on like YouTube today. He said I don't pay for a Patreon. Okay, cool. She's just like in the group chat, like during the live stream, like, oh, who wants to be the numbers?
No, he probably had to buy something out for Amazon wish list or something.
Oh, I just hop on live and chat up. You should ask her and be like, have you ever heard of Triggered Wrestling? Ask her that one of these days. And she'd be like, who them fucking jobbers, bro?
Yeah, who's them marks? I don't want to talk to them marks.
Mm-hmm. Be like, they got an interesting Facebook channel.
Like, get this shit out of here. She's gonna take that number 29, bro. Don't say that.
I'm gonna stop. I'll put you guys over for sure. Say less. All right. I'm gonna fucking start just joining Santi's app and just putting Z's, L's, commenting on people's shit.
Sometimes I join on Sean Ross apps, but he's on Twitter, so all they do is just talk. Sometimes I listen.
Yeah, they don't respond to comments really. Oh, they does, but you got to do the super chats.
Yeah,
which I'm not dropping $20 for him to read my comment. Hell no.
Hell no.
That shit's wild.
He always do.
You're going to the AW show, right? I think we talked about it.
I think you did say that, yeah.
I'll bring the figure then. I'll put it in my car. Where do you park? Where's the best place to park at? Across the street?
I Ubered last time. Because I was like, I'm not trying to find parking there.
I'm not going to Uber, bro. I'm going to drive. I have control issues.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I like to what's the word?
Yeah, to be in control.
I like to just, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the ability of just owning your own car and just getting up and leave type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Especially with the AEW show, bro. Sometimes you're like, oh, brother.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Shit, mm-hmm. Tony can't be feeding us fucking bangers, bro.
Feeding you bangers, bro? Stop. I'll be there, still figuring out logistics. Okay, but you'll be there. That's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, Adrian, any final thoughts? Because tomorrow we'll be live bright and early to discuss the Rumble.
Yes. And tomorrow's gonna be a mimosa day for your boy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, Royal Rumble. Excited. Hopefully we don't spoil it for Michael. Michael, yes, put that phone on snooze or mute, whatever it is that you gotta do, because I might tag you in some things, bro. Just FYI, I might tag you. But the Rumble, man, it's the road to WrestleMania. It's always a good time to be a wrestling fan. I'm excited for all the surprises that are gonna come happen. I'm excited for the potential new challengers. And overall, man, 2026, a month in, wrestling has given us some good shows so far. Let's keep it going. It starts with the Rumble, and it ends with Wrestle Dream.
We're not going to spoil it for Michael. We're just fucking around.
I know.
I'm not going to do him dirty like that. Come on.
I'm just messing around, but I'm not going to tag him.
Yep. All right, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Good night. And see you tomorrow.
Deuces. Love you, Michael. Love you, Yoda.